Good.
Let's get it. Back with another pod. Welcome to the Big Two Podcast. Coming at you with episode number 3.
Yes, sir. So last episode we last episode we
wait. I'm so sorry.
Oh. Alright. Y'all probably couldn't hear me. Last episode we talked about a variety of things. And one of the two things we talked about was just understanding the playoff matchups, right? And understanding how the playoffs are built, what they do in the playoffs, and how coaches and rotations work, right? So today, that's gonna be for Hooper fans, man. Like Marcus know, like I get into the details, and this is one of my favorite times. You know what I mean? 'Cause like I actually get to like talk about the film and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So today we're gonna talk about 2 games, all right, guys. The 2 games that are our favorites. We'll mention the other ones in the results because that's just what you're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna talk about that Warrior Kings and that Laker game. The Suns and Clippers will be the 3rd game to talk about.
All right.
So let's breeze through the other ones real quick. Bucks, Heat. I mean, Giannis got hurt. What can you say? You can't really try that. No. Heat do play them well, but he got hurt. Boston Hawks. We're not even wasting no time on that.
Nope. That was a blowout.
Excuse me. Philly Nets. Not wasting no time on that. Cleveland. The East is trash. People saying the West was trash. The East is trash, bro.
You looking at that going?
Bro, I've been said the East only got the top 3 seeds. The rest, 4 on down, bro. It's like whatever. I like the Knicks. The Knicks is really surprisingly good for them, but they also playing a Cleveland team that just won't use Donovan Mitchell, and that's all the airtime they get because they piss me off. Like I don't know how you. I'm gonna wait another game before I go in on it.
All right.
I don't know how you got Mobley Davis. Y'all keep saying he's Anthony Davis, and he out here missing bunnies. How many bunnies he missed, Marcus?
Man, he smoked them. It was. Oh, I can't talk super loud into it because this mic is weird. I gotta get one of those little covers around it.
Oh.
Because if I talk like super into it, it's like you're like, hey, Brody, what?
But
So I gotta get
how
one of
many
them.
bunnies did he miss, man?
He saw.
Look at the stats. Look at the stats right there.
Well, he's never really been a scorer, and I don't know why people thought he was the Anthony Davis of offense. Maybe when they say Anthony Davis, they strictly mean defense, and they don't mean that. Because I haven't seen what he has offensively that makes him as good as Jockey Garnett. You know, all these people. I'm like, no, he's just a long, lengthy defender.
All right, so his stats this year, he shot 21% from the 3. Last year he shot 25%, only on one attempt. It's kind of funny. It's on the same amount of attempts, 1.3, and it's on the same amount of makes, 0.3. He like matched. Like I've never seen that before.
He's consistent. He didn't work on it. That's the problem.
And then
He didn't work on it.
his field goals went up to 55.
All right.
He took the same amount of attempts also. He
Okay.
played the same amount of minutes, was a little bit healthier. Bro, he's really the same player. I'm not gonna lie.
So he didn't get better.
I mean, maybe experience-wise, but like stat-wise,
No.
nah. In the playoffs the other day, he had 1 game now. We only won off of 1 game. But he had 8 points, shot 30 from the field, didn't attempt a 3, had 11 boards, no blocks, 1 steal. I think you need more from Mobley. He is the only 21-year-old that is in this big of a role right now as a big. Can you think of another one? Can you think of another one?
Yeah, but it's not his fault. Like,
No, I'm saying he is the only big, the young big in the game. Can you name another young big that's in the playoffs right now? Like,
why? Wait, you count Mobley as a big?
Bro, he's 7 foot.
I never counted. There's a lot of 7 footers around bigs.
You gotta help me out.
KD.
That's it.
KD.
KD is kind of a big for the Suns.
Yeah, he's not.
This year,
What do you count as big? Like you're in the block. You're on the block a lot.
I think Stan Van Gundy did the call for the Suns game, and he said Durant averaged the most blocks ever this year.
Oh,
So I think as he gets older, he is like LeBron. I think the older you get, you gotta play big because you don't got the foot speed. You know what I mean? Like the younger people ain't running by you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think Durant wasn't a big. You know what I mean? He wasn't a big. I think he was more like a guard, like Paul George. But I think as he got older, he kind of started being
Yeah.
rim protector.
I think he's
to answer
forward.
you, I think Mobley is a big.
Okay. Because I never really counted him as a
Him
big.
and Allen both are bigs.
Because I never could say Mobley guard the 5. I can't say that.
Yeah.
I can't. If I can't say that, then you're like,
Right
you're
now,
not big.
he isn't. Right now, he isn't. We spent way too much time on it. All right.
For people not getting airtime, yeah. All right, we'll move it.
to the
We'll,
West. Denver Timberwolves not talking about it. Denver killed them. The reason why, and I'll go a little bit about that. Ant-Man.
is he was who you thought he was? Jesus, how many games?
I gotta come to.
How many games of 2 of 12 do you gotta see?
Marcus has never been on the Ant train. He's just not been there. Well, why? Tell them why you've never been on the Ant train.
Bro, what guy goes 2 of 12 every game, back to back? How many times? It's the potential.
You about to hate me right now.
It's the potential.
Is he
It's
hurt?
it's the
Is he
potential.
hurt? Is he hurt?
No.
I just had to throw that out. I
He
hate when
is.
people do that. I hate when people do it too. Like, always, if you're out there, you gotta play good.
Don't play.
Cool. So it's just
That's the same way. Carl's the same way.
So-
I don't like none of them.
So look at this.
What Carl-
This is why I can't. It happens. So look, last year in the playoffs, Ant averaged 25 points a game. This
Whoa.
year, wait. He's averaging 18 this year.
He averaged 25 points.
Yes, this year.
25?
Last year he averaged 40% from the 3. This year he's averaging 25. Last year he was 45 from the field. This year he's 40. Last year he was 82 point line. This year 83. That's the only thing he improved on.
This is playoffs?
Yes, man. Like,
Wait,
he was great in the
I don't-
playoffs.
Great.
He was superior.
You mean the guy who scored 0 points in 40 minutes? The guy who scored 2 points in 38 minutes? The guy who gets 5 fouls every playoff game? Wait, hold on now, brother. No. We ain't gonna speed over this
Hit
now.
the playoff button.
We're not just playoff, but playoff series. There's
Hit the
multiple.
playoff button. It's right there. And look last year in his playoffs. Anthony Edwards, bro.
Oh, Anthony Edwards. I was looking at Carl.
Oh no, I've been saying Anthony.
Oh.
I've been saying Carl.
We've been saying both
I
names.
didn't. Okay.
Cat. We've been Cat and Ant. We've been saying Cat and Ant.
Okay.
My fault.
Yeah. No, we're talking about
Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, I probably said Ant. You probably thought I said Cat. Or I probably said Cat, and I thought I meant Ant.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. We all good. No worries.
Ant. No, I was talking about Ant. I'm disappointed at Cat. I'm not disappointed at Cat. Like, Cat did what we always do.
Ass.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Bad.
So, Ant is disappointing because I'm an Ant fan, man. Like, are you an Ant fan? I didn't know if you was an Ant.
It's just
I didn't feel like you was an Ant fan like that. So,
I don't know what he does.
so basically,
That's the problem. I just don't know what he
Ant
does.
is a 2-3 hybrid. So I think he's 6'6", 6'7". No, he's 6'4".
6'4".
I didn't know that.
225. He's just thick.
I
He's a short, thick guy.
I know he was 6'4". Ant is a great two-way player. My problem with Ant this year, it just seems like it's, how can I say it, man? Like now I'm gonna go on a whole Wolves rant. All right, we ain't talking about the whole team, so I can talk about the Wolves since we ain't gonna talk about some of these teams out in the West. So Ant has a problem with understanding when to drive and when to shoot. So, and I can tell you that because last year he shot 9 threes a game in the playoffs. That's a lot of threes.
It is.
It's a lot of threes, all right? He shot 40% though. He shot 40% on those threes. All right? He had 25 points a game. This year, he's shooting less threes, 4, and he's only shooting at 25%.
All right.
That's showing me one of two things, man. That's showing me you don't have no rhythm, which makes no sense because D'Lo left. They said the rhythm will get better with Conley, a point guard, is going to get you the ball.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Ant's been good with Conley. I just don't think. I think Conley has been good individually and getting Gobert involved. I don't think Conley's been good with Ant. I don't think that's been a good pairing there. So overall, I just think they can't win a game if both their players, Ant and Cat, just don't show up, and they've just not shown up. They just not showing up, bro, and it doesn't make sense to me. It's just I don't know. So that's why they lost to the Nuggets. And what's crazy is they lost to Jokic without getting 20 points.
Oh.
Jokic had like 13 points.
Was it not them? Oh.
Jokic had like 13 points, bro. If I'm not mistaken, dog. Like, he had 13 points.
But it's when Denver does the.
And Michael Porter Jr., my favorite guy that Marcus is going to be wrong on, that I'm waiting for the apology. I'm going to wait till the playoffs over. But Michael Porter Jr. is like that.
Like that. I mean, it was an average game.
What do you do?
4 of 9 from 3.
That's really good. How do you think he hit 4 threes yesterday? Rui Hachimura.
Yesterday.
And that was it.
There's only 2 teams that play.
But I'm saying,
there's only 2 people.
I'm saying Rui Hachimura and Michael Porter.
I'm sorry, bro. You know what? And this is me being a biased Warriors fan. I just see that night in and night out from our worst players.
Yes, but guess what?
So, like,
but guess what?
That's why it's.
So the viewers don't really know what's personal. So I'll bring y'all into who Marcus is with the sports side. Alright? So we look at sports differently. I look at it from like a Marcus. I look at it from I don't look at it from a fan view.
Yeah.
So most people watching this are fans. So I tell you, most people will resonate with what you say more than me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, trust me, I know this because like people don't agree with me a lot. You know what I mean? But I truthfully think that Michael Porter Jr. is the quintessential 3 guards you need to have on your team nowadays. And what that means is he's gonna shoot threes. He's 6'10". He can rebound. He can defend the KDs. He can defend the Paul Georges. Not at the level of like a 2-way player, but he's got the size. That's what I say about Rui. He can hit some shots. Rui's a lesser level than Michael Porter. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying if Michael Porter Jr. is hitting 40% of his threes, I think he did this year. That's just valuable. Because like in the playoffs, bro, like we see it. Every game there was somebody getting left open. Are you gonna hit? And bro, Michael Porter don't hit that thing, but like what he do? That's just what he does. He hits threes. Now he may have some bad games, he may not work hard on defense, but he's gonna hit them threes, man. He reminds me of a better version of Kuzma. That's literally what it is. It goes Rui, Kuzma, Michael Porter. That's literally the list of the threes you want in this league. 3s to 4s you want. You want base level Rui, middle level Kuzma, and top level Michael Porter. You can look at the money and tell me that's not how GM see it. Michael Porter makes the most money out of that whole group. Kuzma's second, Rui's third. That's how the GM see it. They see Michael Porter being the most valuable out of that. I do think that you're right. Michael Porter has flaws. I think there's players that are like a step above him, like Wiggins. But Wiggins,
It's not 6'10".
it's not 6'10", and he does something completely different.
Yeah.
Wiggins has a bag with the ball that people really don't get to see because he's on the Warriors, and they just don't give him the ball.
Yeah.
You know that. You say it. You know what I mean? Like Michael Porter, he would work better in that system with the Warriors. He would just get that thing like
He's looks like our Patrick Baldwin. Remember the rookie we had?
yes, but but way better.
Patrick Baldwin was a rookie prospect version of what Michael Porter is.
So long story short, we talked about
Every
them too
twist,
long.
every turn,
Let's go to we talked about all this too long so far. What do you want to go to that? Suns, Clippers, Warriors, Kings, or Lakers,
performance
Memphis?
is matched only.
I want to go Lakers, Memphis, because I actually watched that one all the way through.
In the fourth quarter, we're about to break this down. Pull up the fourth quarter.
All right.
In the fourth quarter, guys, we're gonna go to the fourth quarter because this game was tight until the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter really showed exactly why I tell people LeBron James teams are kind of hard to defend. If you can find the
Fourth quarter uncut right here. I got the fourth quarter uncut.
Yeah,
It's just all the way through, all the way. 2 minutes left. Last 2 minutes of the game.
No, not 2 minutes. Go to Laker highlights.
I'm thinking
Laker highlights. And then the reason why I'm doing this, guys, is you guys are going to see why I think Memphis has no chance in this series.
My God, he is something special.
This
He is
right
something
there.
special. And that home crowd, that might be the best.
Wherever your business needs to show up, Vistaprint can print it. Like on Windows. Or on Cut.
I love doing
Yeah, they can see this.
Not yet.
Cause I'd have been there. I'd have been there this Saturday night for that game. Make no mistake about
6
it.
minute
And I'm
mark?
just telling
Yes.
you.
And also, guys, we will be posting these shorts and TikToks and videos
You want the start of the fourth?
and everything.
In order
What do you want?
What we're going to try to do is, Marcus, you're right here too. So We're gonna try to do game by game. So when I'm talking about a certain game, guys, we're gonna try to like give you guys their analysis and title it. You know what I mean? Title that video on YouTube like, oh, analysis for this, analysis for this game, analysis for this game. That's so you get your favorite team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so everybody get their favorite team, and I can put playlists on the YouTube. I can create them, you can just drop them in the morning. And then that way everybody got the Timberwolves one. Actually, I am going to do that. I'm going to make the playlist. Yeah, I'll make the playlist, and then you can just drop those videos in there for them, and then they can have the exact games of it.
All right.
So getting into this Laker-Memphis game, let's show them that right now. All right, so fast forward a little bit.
Davis obviously was playing big boy basketball. I was petrified.
All right, so right now, hit play. I'm going to talk about this. Right now, Josh Gordon is going. I got hurt. Okay, guys. This past year, this is when Rui right here is getting doubled. Rui's getting doubled here because who's on him, Marcus? Ja. That's Ja Morant. Ja Morant is like 6'2". Rui is literally LeBron James size. He's just a little bit like, that's it. He's literally the same size, same kind of physique. Like, people just don't understand that. Oh, yeah. And so what's going to happen is he's been going crazy this game. All right, guys, y'all need to realize that. So what's going to happen is he has three players down there. He has the guy on the baseline. He has Tyus Jones crashing down. And the only pass he can truly make, honestly, if he was LeBron James, LeBron would have threw that thing for the alley to AD. I hope y'all see that. A lot of people don't even see that right there. Marcus knows I'm a point guard. I see a lot of stuff. My big man got his hand up. He know I'm going to alley. Marcus knows that right there. I'm going to the alley. But this is how you know a lot of people aren't point guards. This is a good point for you to see. My eyes saw AD.
Where you see the hand, the basket, it's like that's just in vain.
It's cool. All right, now what you got to see now is what Rui's looking at. Rui is obviously taking the score. So go a little bit slow mo. Do they have slow mo on here?
I can't see any way that the Grizzlies could beat the Los Angeles Lakers in this series.
Playback speed right there. Hit that and go. Yeah. And y'all see why we're gonna do this. All right, so hit that. So now watch this. Pause that. He's turning that way. He's trying to score, man. He's trying to score. Right. They're zoning up. That's straight. 4 or 5 people in the paint, man. That's 5 people in the paint. This is how people.
Is that boxing one?
Not boxing one. It's super zoned up. It's super zoned up. And we only do this when you got a mismatch. And what happens is getting killed by Rui. Says that, yo, we got to do something. We can't just leave him on the island job, right? He's going to get to that turnaround. Flash that fade away, and we gotta do something. So look what happens. Pause that. This is honestly one of the best plays I've ever seen Rui make out of the post.
Well, his eyes went here first. I'm not solid. His eyes went there first. That's why he jumped.
First off, you don't want to do anything Rui's doing on this play. If you're a beginner basketball player, you don't want to do this. Go back a little bit, Marcus. What you will perfectly want to do is stop here. Don't pick that dribble up. Pound it, do a back step, pump fake AD, throw it to Reeves. Alright? So, move the mouth right there, Marcus. You see what I'm saying? Go back up a little bit, just a tad bit.
Oh, yeah.
Right here, stop right here. You want to back up to the 3 line. Yep, back there. Pump fake to AD, throw it to Reeves. But that it's okay. He didn't do it. All right, now we're gonna let it go all the way through. But one of them, this is what he did instead. He still pump fake AD, and then he found him. Right, wide open. That's still ball close. He's not getting that ball. When we get to the next play, and y'all will see why that play was so important, because you're about to see what happens next. That's the one. Got the block.
They put points on the board.
Bang went into him. That's why it's not a foul.
Again against the Warriors today.
That's where Doc got hurt. Doc got hurt there. All right, now watch this. Back up a little more. Right here. If y'all see this, this is something the Lakers never, ever had. What do you see, Marcus? What's going on right here?
Luke Kennard is pretty much throwing himself out the play because he's got to go over the screen.
Bingo. He got to go over. We had Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook shot.
And then both players are playing right here versus Russ.
Think about that, bro. So
Now
now,
you getting set right here.
guess what? Now you got people. You gonna sound crazy. You got people playing on LeBron.
Nuggets rolling, looking for their first.
Look at his face, y'all. You got people playing on LeBron.
You can't tell me this ain't. No, look at all this.
When have you seen this?
Gotta stay healthy.
The only time you've seen this is with Kyrie Irving.
Yeah.
That's the only
Now
time.
it's because they kept Tristan.
Yes, bro. And think about this. You got AD right there. So now you got 4 players looking at AD and D'Angelo Russell. Now, press play. Watch what happens. This is LeBron James, man.
And he makes a swing.
Look at this moment. Yeah, let it go through. You gotta go through. What's up, LeBron James, bro? He's gonna hit that. He's gonna hit that. Now watch this. Now go back a little bit to the beginning of that play. So when you go to the beginning of that play, why do y'all think he's holding so hard to read? Reed just hit a 40-footer. Well, he hit that where LeBron was at. He remember what we were doing to him? LeBron just, LeBron is standing, put the mouse on the record for me. Look, you see, right there. Reed just hit that 3 ball. And it was wet. Wet. So now Brooks is like, we out. We out. The natural pass for this is throw the D-Lo. He's just shooting himself. Reed said, uh-oh, behind the back.
And it's still not. The deal is still like,
Look at LeBron.
all 3 of them. When have you ever had spacing like this?
Bro, crazy, right? And watch it. This is an attribute to a couple things. You now have people saying Reeves is that guy. Like he said, I'm him. This you don't call on this for no average player. They're like, yo, he's gonna score this game 1. He makes layups. He's actually had the highest layup percentage in the league, and he's hard.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Centers usually shoot over 50.
That's crazy. He was 76 or some shit. Bro, it was crazy. All right, so press play. This is just him rewarding Rui. Rui just threw him that ball. Give him a point guard. I know what that is. Rui just gave him that ball out there for the 3. He said, here you go. Right back.
All the ones he could have done.
Right back.
And D'Lo was like, bro, you serious?
This takes IQ. Reed is like, I'm hot, he's hot. That's it back to him. That's how good players are, bro. Who's hot on the team? Reed, you know he's hot. Now look, watch this. First thing. Right in motion. Beautiful shot. Goes right in. Alright, and probably Berkeley. So guys, y'all have to understand, this is a game plan by Memphis. They said this is going to get more into the... Y'all going to see why I say Memphis won't win this unless they adjust. The adjustment they need to make is, this is not the Lakers from last year. You have to guard our 3-point shooters. You have to guard them. And I'm saying this is the trade deadline. People used to just say, shoot.
We're still gonna do it. I'm sorry, bro. The pushback on that is you're still doing it because you're not elite shooters.
Because you don't want AD and LeBron going in the hole.
You don't.
And you're like, yo, I get it. Y'all are better. But we got no choice.
Got no choice.
And you're mimicking exactly what the analysts have said today. They're like, yo, people are so used to playing LeBron James teams by hacking the paint. On the Lakers.
Yeah.
Go back before the Lakers. LeBron always accepts. LeBron always has.
Wait.
And people was a leader, Ray Allen, J.R. Smith. I think the adjustment, I know what you're saying, they might not do it because he didn't have AD. AD is the change that you like, bro, even though he got snipers now, we can't leave the paint, bro. AD will get 50.
Yes. That's the pushback. The pushback is number 1, you don't have elite snipers.
You know.
And number 2 is you have AD. So regardless if you went and got average shooters, which makes a world of difference.
Because we didn't have average shooters.
So the fact that you just go get average shooters, but the fact that you guys don't have the Mike Millers, Ray Allens, the James Jones of the world, we can't until you go get one. We can't play you like that. So your average is gonna have to go above average.
You're right, and Marcus is spitting facts here. Like, so the problem with our team is, and you about to push play.
Yeah.
The problem is, not the problem. The good thing is now that LeBron James has shooting, and not only has shooting, y'all really need to look press play, man. And I can't say nothing this whole thing. I don't know about this play.
Okay, I'm not deviating.
Just keep going.
Damn, I see
I
it.
just said to myself, my God.
Right. Pause that right there.
is something
Bruh,
special.
all these plays, where's LeBron James standing?
I'm thinking John Morant.
Where's D'Angelo
I'm
Russell standing?
thinking Derrick Rose in his prime.
Bro, if you mean to tell me that D'Angelo Russell, LeBron James ain't gonna touch the ball in the fourth, and they about to Reeves and AD to that,
special.
LeBron gonna let him do it.
And that whole
And y'all not getting what LeBron is doing. LeBron is taking their best defensive player out of the play and Dylan Brooks. He said, I know you want to be on the ball. Guess what? I'm putting you off the ball. And you know who put in the action? Tyus Jones.
And I'm just telling you,
I mean,
it's going to take
LeBron wishes you could do it. He's like,
from the Golden State Warriors.
look at all of it. He's doing it over and over and over. He's going to Reeves, you. Bro, LeBron is now noticing I'm at that age where I can give my knowledge to you. No gatekeeping. Me and Marcus got that rule as friendship. Bro, he's not gatekeeping, bro. Another superstar would have hogged that ball, bro. They would have hogged it. They said, no, I want it. I want to take it. AD was like, no, give me the ball.
Creepy doing that.
And what did LeBron and AD saying? They're like, no, we have good players. Y'all was rocking without me doing the All-Star break. I told Marcus it was a method to him sitting out.
Yeah.
Yes, his feet was hurting. I think he wanted to get a rhythm. I think he said we're going to need them in rhythm. How do you get this confidence? The Hooper getting confidence means everything. Austin Reeves is on a whole different level confidence-wise. He's on a Jordan Poole bat. He's on a confidence-wise.
Yeah, he's having confidence like Tyler Heroes for rookie year.
Through the roof.
Like, and we'll see how long that can take.
Bryce Young, I'm him in Memphis in his first playoff game. With the crowd. This ain't bubble.
With the crowd.
With the crowd, bro.
Only
On the Lakers.
there's only a few white people on the court.
Bro, imagine, I tell the viewers, right? You wake up today, you have LeBron James in your team, you have AD in your team, and you're the one. Big game. Consistently.
Not even just like one.
What?
This ain't
AD and I passes him? No.
this ain't a Matt Ryan one time thing.
No, bro.
This is like, bro, I'm been here.
So, long story short, people, this is literally what the Lakers are now. They have a complete roster, a complete starting five. I don't know the last time they had a starting five this year. Like, the last time they had 4 players at 20 points was Magic, Johnson, Byron, Scott, James Worthy, Kareem. This is before Shaq and Kobe. We had 2 great players with Rick Fox and Derek Fisher. Derek Fisher, I'm sorry, buddy. You're not better than D'Angelo Russell. He's not. He's not
Lamar.
Lamar was like literally one of the.
He's close. He's a close.
That was Shaq and Kobe. I'm talking about Shaq and Kobe.
But I'm talking about how Lamar.
Shaq and Kobe didn't have that. That was the three-peat. That's the best thing we ever had.
Yeah.
Like, that was not our best team we had. Shaq and Kobe was our best team, and we didn't have this. That's saying something. And when we did have it, guess what? We lost. We had Gary Payton. We had Karl Malone. We lost. So this is just saying, guys, and we're going to go to the next series. I'm going to spend some time on this. I just want to show you a couple plays of what LeBron was doing. Mm-hmm. Now, let's get to your series, man.
No, you want to finish it out? Or you good?
We good.
All right.
Because basically what's going to happen, Marcus, is, you know me. I like when people see, like, the gist of it, but don't overdo it.
Well, I mean, they came to the pod.
Yeah,
they came to the pod. They get the full in-depth analysis. Now just cut the stuff later.
So honestly, guys, if you guys want full in-depth analysis, bro, me and Marcus is down. We down. And likely we'll do that after the series anyway.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the next Warriors.
All right. So you want to watch the ending, or you want to?
So for this one, right, Marcus?
Yeah.
I actually think it would be better if you take over for this one.
Okay. Cool. Hey, love it. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna start with the first half. Was pretty easy. First half. It's watching the same game because like I watched the whole game. What I've noticed was they run the exact same offense: dribble handoff with Draymond coming to Curry on a down screen. Same thing with Sabonis coming on starting the top of the key. But this is what
over 119.5 points. Look,
they did different was that they had to. It's your second and third and fourth option after the dribble handoff. They put a pick and roll consistently. See, look, Looney at the top of the key, dribble handoff.
The Kings have averaged.
People don't realize, okay, so once that action happens, then you have to go to a pick and roll. So usually you get the dribble handoff,
especially on the road.
then you catch, stop, and then you're doing a pick and roll. First half was just everybody cooking everybody.
The Kings had a
Everybody was making shots. You're looking at the two exact same teams. You're looking at Mike Brown came from an assistant from the Warriors.
Again against the Warriors today.
But they're playing the same game. So actually, I'm going to skip all this first half, and we're going to get to where it mattered. And that was in the fourth quarter. Because in the fourth quarter, two things happen that a lot of people don't talk about, is that when it comes to the playoff times, you're only getting certain shots. You have Harrison Barnes making his, and you had Andrew Wiggins missing his. So we're going to start at the 5-minute mark. Clay's doing Clay things, pulling it from the deep.
Wolves Nuggets round 1 game 1.
Next we have Fox. Fox game plan. I'm going to stop it right here. I'm going to go right back.
Golden State out in front.
The game plan for Fox is under every screen. Andrew Wiggins knows I'm not even going to fight to get on top of this screen right now. He sees Fox. You're going to have to beat me shooting 3-pointers this whole game and this whole series. Can you do it? Now I'm going to get into the second player, but the first player is the 38-point from game 1, De'Aaron Fox. He didn't want to initially take that shot. He's dribbling. He's going, man, Wiggins is giving me this. I'm home. They are terrible at home. I got to pull it in front of my own crowd. Which he does. Under the screen again. Double under the screen. He's giving it to you. You got to live. You got to die by it. Now let's come down. Who's on the court for the Warriors in the last 5 minutes? And I tried to tell everybody this. Yes, Draymond's minutes were... He played a long third quarter, and he started some of the fourth. But Kerr knew exactly what he was doing with this lineup. We have Andrew Wiggins back and Gary Payton. Two pieces we really needed back. Draymond has lost a step. And you're hearing it here first on this podcast. Draymond has lost a step. He's not communicating well in defense. You saw him yelling at people, but he is not doing what Draymond's job is to do, which is stop the offense from scoring. No matter how he does it, no matter if he's text or whatever, Draymond's not doing it. They have Wiggins and Gary Payton on the floor for their defense. They have Looney for the rebounding, and they're just playing through Steph and Clay right now. There's no Jordan Poole, and there's no Draymond in the last 5 minutes of this game. Draymond comes in at the end, but you'll see why they take Looney out. But you'll see why they kept Looney in instead of Draymond in a little bit.
Curry back at the other end. Looney hands it off to Klay Thompson. Made the last 3.
So let's look at this real quick. This is when the Warriors offense, if you just want to run basic down screens, which people don't run pickup, or I don't know why any other NBA teams don't run this set. This is 2 down screens, which is center with the ball at the top of the key.
Curry back at the other end.
So you got a down screen here by Wiggins, but Looney's not even looking at this because he already knows there's a spacing. Porter is trying to push the screen away, trying to eliminate this down screen. So Gary Payton's going to come on the weak side because Sabonis, if you guys haven't looked at it, is the guy guarding Looney. But his eyes, he's shading over here. He's shading over here. So Gary Payton's going to set this down screen. Fox is going to respect it and back up. But Fox dropped. And that hesitation is why it's the little things in basketball. And I know I'm being over-analytical, but this is why things happen. These are the shots that you get. These are the open spaces when it's 3 minutes left. And you're like, how did Clay get a step on these people? It's because Fox. Who are you worried about putting to the basket? You worried about a Gary Payton dunk? You got Sabonis down there. You got this guy. Looney's going to pass this, set a screen, open shot.
Looney hands it off to
Looney didn't even have anybody to set the screen on. And then you got Monk over here leaving this guy, and Sabonis is with arms just scrambling. He's scrambling. Lord Jesus.
Klay Thompson.
Curry wide open. Clay don't care.
That's 2 in a row in the
It's the
fourth
little
quarter.
things. The little things. The little things. The little
Thompson out
things.
top.
Now look who's on the court. Curry, Wiggins, Dre, Loon, Clay.
To the baseline. Clay got hung up in the air. Step to
Curry, you got a superstar. But what happens the very next play? Notice they didn't even cut it. They didn't even cut this because what happens the very next play? Drive, kick,
walks into the 3.
no moves. Curry knew. Maybe because why? He stopped at the free throw line on purpose. Didn't even keep going.
Fox walks
Fox
into the
has to make
three.
it.
There's your
And he
answer.
made it. He made it that day. I can't do it before the series. We don't know.
Inside Sabonis.
Gray dying, Looney not getting back. That's what happens when you run the court as a big. Everybody else is tired. Warriors are tired. Looney's been tired all season.
Here's Barnes, who's had a quiet afternoon offensively.
Harrison Barnes
Let's
step
the
back.
three go. There's your answer. I got your
That player's
right
good.
here.
Yeah.
Up to 13 for the game.
Fox goes for the steal, but this is when you have superstars.
Wonderful Hezzy. Drive and
This is when you have
focus.
superstars,
Oh, he was
and
in
this
his
is why I'm not worried. Because these guys have career highs. I want to reiterate
Curry
this.
has been clutching the
I want to reiterate the one fact that we just played
Makes
with
it a
Curry.
two-point
I don't know if
game.
you guys are watching this, but this is just
Mitchell
back to
on
back.
Curry.
There's no misses going on right now.
Draymond screen.
You're seeing superstars work.
Monk picked him up.
But right now,
And Curry
we're just
finishes
playing
with the
through
left.
Curry. We're
They're gonna
playing
let him
bad
play.
as a
Thompson
team.
drives, kicks it out.
Wiggins for the
for
game.
lead.
That makes it a 2-point
Loose
game.
ball rebounded by Sabonis.
It's very easy. This is very easy. Great foul by Gray. Great foul getting back to back the game. At least you get one more chance.
2.9 to go
What I
now.
want the viewers to
Has to make
understand
two
is
here
that the
for
Warriors
Sacramento.
played one of their worst
Best free
games.
throw shooter.
And the
Chalkboard drawing
Kings
one up.
had one of their best games. Breaking all types of records. And it was still a 3-point game
Davion
for
Mitchell on
Curry.
Steph Curry. Thompson,
chance to
they
ice.
switch it. Curry got it off. And he
And just missed.
misfires. It's over. He got
That's
it.
why the Warriors fans are like, yo, this was the 3 seed.
Prevailed.
This was the Kings.
The
This was the third best team all year.
playoff win in almost 17
I'm done.
years.
So I didn't catch this
This is
game.
what I'm seeing
So
right
I
now.
actually
This is
saw
what I'm seeing when
the
I watch this
highlights.
kid.
I
And
went
I'm
back
like,
and saw
my
a
God,
couple
he is
minutes.
something
You
of this
probably know
game.
Vistaprint for business cards, but did you know we also print that and that?
From what I seen,
Green slips the screen.
it was a
Wiggins up top and lays it home. Andrew Wiggins to go in the opening half. Sacramento playing its first playoff game in 17 years. Baseline to baseline, but Doris pace in the half court, which is what people don't usually identify.
Honestly, you can't say this. I mean, he wins. If he wins,
Fox all
and
over Curry.
You can't say he's wrong.
Gets it
You
back.
know, that's why I
The
say when
floater.
Marcus said
It's
he was
nothing
gonna
but
win, say he's not
Cotton.
over.
Rebounded
I don't
by
like the argument.
Sabonis. Quickly the outlet to Fox.
Curry's been right every single time.
Walks into the floater.
Just
Got
don't
it.
like how Curry has changed the LeBron game.
He's got good abs and it works with his shooting.
Coaching in a certain way in that sense. What that means
Fox.
is LeBron James
That's
takes
3
game
field
one.
goals in a row for Fox.
They've been able to win at
The fact
least
that
one
you've
road
seen
game.
LeBron James rotate
They
that
are
series is
positioned.
over.
Again, we got a long way to go.
Here,
Another team is a joke.
starting to heat up a little bit. There's a look at his wife, Brise, and her new
He
baby.
doesn't really go towards the other team.
Mitchell with the steal, and Herter at the other end. Wiggins chased it down.
It works. You guys are doing it. But he doesn't
Pick out the
attack
paint.
weaknesses like LeBron James.
Bounce pass. Boy, what a time by Green.
This is really
What a
wrong. He should
pass.
have attacked me. I just feel like Wade Monk was just not being attacked
Payton with the
as he should
offensive
have attacked.
rebound.
And that's why I think
With the
always
three,
makes the
got it.
adjustment. I think he makes the adjustment as he figures it out. But I just want to know the
Picked up
easy
by
thing to
Poole,
know
back
you
out to
can
Lyles
attack.
in rhythm.
Hey, look, you know what I mean? So it's like, why would you do that? And that's my only thing. It's like he's like, oh,
And
let's do
his
it this way.
size
It's like
allows
he's
him
always
to
doing,
making the
let
difference
me do
there.
it this way first.
Out top,
Yeah, let me
more to
play
Fox.
AD straight up
Got his
first.
feet set all
You know,
day
let's see
behind
how
the
he goes
scenes.
to.
Butter.
Let's go under the clock swing day. I don't like
Poole
rules like
switches
that.
on to
Like, bro, he
Fox.
just hit Bolo home. Like, put his hand up now.
Cross
bro.
court to
You know,
Lyles. He's been
put
hot
his hand
and
up. I am literally kidding
The lead is
every
down to
bullshit.
1.
I'm just simply like, bro.
On the crossover, spins
Oh,
by
bro,
Wiggins.
you play
Got
who's
it.
the right. Yeah, look. So I feel like last night, once y'all seen the Kings did rhythm, y'all seen Fox did
Corner,
rhythm.
Lyles had a
Y'all
notion.
seen Barnes did
Comes to
rhythm.
Fox with 9
Y'all
on the
just-
shot
everybody doing the whole
Steps back
rhythm.
over Green for 3.
That's it. I'm doing the rhythm.
They're plus 10 on step plays, and guess who's checking in? And minus 15 when he's off.
He's like, you know what? This is game one.
Aaron Fox again.
Really big. This is game
Going to
one.
the screen.
Game
Green
two,
switches
we'll
on to
see what we
Fox.
do. We'll come back and make our adjustments.
Playing with a spoon.
Game two, what I think you
Shifted
gotta do
Green.
is you gotta
And
press up
fourth
on
quarter,
Fox.
Fox has been
You guys
activated.
make
Physicality with physicality, stand his ground, and make you score over the top.
Bonus only 2 points since the first quarter.
I feel like too many times I see
Raining down to
shooters will
3.
step back
A on Golden one center. And the Warriors lead by 2.
You saw Curry
Barnes on the
stop
push.
the free throw line. He stopped and said,
And the Kings lead by 2.
We'll have to win in every circumstance. I don't want to say must win, but this is a monumental.
Well, Clay just put Golden State out in front. Here's Fox off the hand. Working against Wiggins. He goes under the screen. Fox got it.
It's like a complete thing. So I feel like
Poised and prolific in the fourth quarter. De'Aaron Fox up to 33. Curry back at the other end. Looney hands it off to Klay Thompson. Made the last 3. That's 2 in a row in the fourth quarter. Shot clock for Thompson out top. They ice it to the baseline. Klay got hung up in the air. Steph for 3. Oh, it's wide. What a shot by Steph Curry. Warriors back up by 2. One more. Fox walks into the 3. There's the answer.
This year, haven't played before.
Inside Sabonis with a punt.
That's weird. That's all I'm saying. That's weird.
Pass by Fox.
Reacting to what they thought was a slap on the wrist. Sabonis.
Here's Barnes, who's
This was a hostile one offensively.
lets the 3 go. There's your answer. You got your fire right here. Up to 13 for the game. Curry. Wonderful Hezzy. Drive and bucket. Oh, he was in his bag. He should win the inaugural Jerry West Award. Steph Curry has been clutch in the past. And trying to be that again. He makes it a 2-point game. Mitchell on Curry. Off the Draymond screen. Monk picked him up. And Curry finishes with the left. They're going to let him play. Thompson drives, kicks it out. Wiggins for the lead.
so
Rebounded by Sabonis. Down court, Monk. 2.9 on the foul.
Well, we couldn't have Draymond that last one. That's because he was
2.9
following
to go now.
Sabonis the
Monk has to
entire
make
play.
2 here if you're
He was dealing with Sabonis one where Draymond was laying down.
John Ford drawing one up.
Y'all went up fast.
Malika perfect 14 for
Why would you
14.
call a
Taking on
timeout?
Mitchell on
It's-
Steph. Thompson, they switch it. Curry got it.
You, but no, you beat the man. You beat the man. Let's see right here. Let's see, like it's. I would definitely not have fault.
Curry finishes with the left.
No. I'm saying like right here. So it's 4v4, and if you drive, that's there's no shot blocker. There's no nothing.
It's true. I just feel
So he
like
drives,
Thompson.
and that's just a driving kick. And then you got the dunk. You got a lot of options right here.
I'm not saying you wrong. I was saying I would have just called a timeout, Jordan play with one of we got 2 of the best shooters in the team. I would have had them take that shot.
Drives, kicks it up. Wiggins for the
Win the
lead.
first game back, bro. Look, I would rather have this.
Their bench 3.
I would prefer
Malika perfect 14 for 14. Davion Mitchell on Steph Curry. Thompson, they
Does that not look that you won't?
Yes, but the one before, like I feel like, bro, you got Kirk. Kirk can draw up something for Clay or Curry. It's revisionist history. It's I would have done this. I would have done this.
Yeah.
And that goes in. I'm not talking about it. I get it. But I just feel like with Curry going crazy,
Curry got it off. And he misfires.
I'm really getting more with that. So next game, what I'm gonna tell you happens is you guys spam that pick and roll.
That wasn't mine.
I think
Mine. And how
Wiggins plays a lot better.
by leading a team to the championship, and that's
but I think y'all defense will be a lot better.
in this series.
Tony, I don't disagree with a.
I want to say y'all take that one, but bro, I'm telling you, man, like my Knicks pick and this Warriors pick, my Cavs pick and this Warriors pick is looking a little bit more shakier. And those were the 2 teams I did think was shaky on it.
I agree with all
I
that.
picked
But it's still.
let's see, I picked the 4 or 5 match. You had Cleveland in 7. I had Cleveland in 6. I literally was thinking about the Knicks. Randall was there, bro, and I was like, I just didn't think it was gonna be there. And then over here we got the Warriors and Warriors Kings, and that's 6-3. And you had the Warriors at 5, I had them at 6. You know what I mean? So like you really did think it was a joke. You know what I mean?
They are a joke.
So that means you gotta win 4 straight.
That's fine.
You gonna do that?
Do it at home, one way, and then they don't want to be down. They're down 3-1.
4 straight means you gotta win there twice.
right now, and I love it.
Twice. That means you gotta win the next game, 2 at your home, and then the next one at their crib. See that, Marcus?
But because watch what okay. When you start off the 2 straight, you know what you're doing.
What?
Look, the 2 straight ain't really 2 straight. It's just win this one.
What you mean?
Just win this. Let's take it step by step.
Yeah.
You just win this one. Series is 1-1.
Yes.
You win your 2 at home. Series is 3-1. You got number 3 seed down 3-1 to the Warriors, defending champs. I'm sorry, they're not even playing that 4th game. They're not even playing that last game. I've seen it more.
I disagree.
I saw it with Jokic. I saw it with Jokic
Y'all
like
gonna notice one of us is gonna be really right or really wrong in this series.
Yeah.
This is the one team. One of us gonna be really right or we both gonna
eat it. We gonna eat it.
Yeah.
We gonna eat it.
Yeah, it's just because I just see this playing. I think this is going 7 now, bro. And I said 6. The reason why I think this is going 7 is because they got game 1 and game 2. Like they didn't give y'all no break. They brought y'all series right back at it.
Well, yeah, so, and then we'll just go home.
And so
today.
what I'm saying is, if y'all didn't make any adjustment tonight, if y'all play that same game, you lose.
Why?
You don't agree with that? If we
They play better. They play better.
No, I'm saying the same game.
Yes, I'm saying the Fox
No,
drop.
it's the same game. I'm saying if that happens again,
That's what we'll do.
But Wiggins does it. If I'm saying Wiggins doesn't play good.
Okay.
If y'all get Fox these same shots.
Yeah.
If y'all get let Malik, y'all didn't have a game plan for Malik Monk. What do you think about him? Y'all not think he's good?
No.
September the 6th.
Hey, yo, that's serious.
No. This man answered that the whole question and said, "You don't think it's good?" I'm like, "Well, Malik Monk does this. He gives you a bucket and then gives up a bucket. That's not good."
When Martin knows what I do. When we get to this point,
You got it.
we'll see. We'll see.
We got tonight.
Last one, Suns Clippers. Alright, I'm gonna let you start with this one too. Suns Clippers. What do you think about Suns Clippers? We don't got to do the highlights for that one.
No, but I need to look up some stats just to make sure I know what I'm talking about.
So Suns Clippers. I'm gonna start with this one because I watched this one pretty closely, and I'll let you do closing remarks.
Gotcha.
Shout out to Russ. All right, and y'all gonna look at Russ did, and y'all be like, oh wow, you gonna shout out dude on 3 for 20. Y'all didn't watch the game. All right, I watched the game. You didn't watch the game, you wouldn't know why I'm shouting out Russ. All right, there's no way you would know why I'm shouting out Russ. All right, Russell Westbrook had purple rebound chaser. He had purple trash can. He had purple dive on the floor. He had purple everything but put a bucket in the hole. He had purple pick pocket.
Yeah.
Bruh, all that purple chase down.
Yeah.
Like, bruh, Kevin Durant got nightmares of him chasing that ball down. Alright? So y'all need to understand Russell played a stupendous game. He could not shoot, but he played a stupendous game. That's all you can ask for from Russell. Russell had a game where any opinion you had of him, it was correct. What that means is he can't shoot. You're right. You're right. He can't make left. You're right. Oh, he's an energizer bunny. You're right. Oh, he plays crazy. Oh, you're right. Everything you say about Russ that game was right. Like, even if you're a hater, that's Russ. That is literally Russ. You can put Russ on the court and he'll still do good stuff. What you can't have from Russ is what he did at the end of the game. At the end of the game, I was very concerned when Luke kept him in. Right. He turned the ball over like 3 to 4 times in the last 4 minutes, but he got it back. He would get the rebound. He would get the steal. He would get it right back. He was that player like, oh, my bad, and go get it right back. Shout out to Russ. All right. KD, hey, man, it's time to talk about it. It's time to talk about it, bro.
What KD do?
You are 0-7 in your last 7 playoff games. You were 0-7.
But you wasn't bad to do.
Bro, hey, nobody told you to stack the cards against that and still lose.
But you want this bad to do, bro.
Hey, bro, you went to the Suns because you thought you had an advantage. Let's be real. You had all two-way players in Brooklyn and said, nah. You said, I want to go Chris Paul, Booker, Dave. You just lost to a team without their second star. You just got 40 on your head from Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard's better than you, man. I told Marcus KD you were better. I told him that. I said Kawhi was never on your level. Kawhi's better than you. I saw with my own eyes. You look scared. You look scared. I've seen you walk into that same three you turned down from Kawhi against LeBron James. You look LeBron James right in the eye and pull that same three you kept turning down last. I saw it. You did it multiple times. He would come down and do that same heavy pull, and Kawhi Leonard would stomp his big thighs on him, put his arm up, and KD would be like, nope, not shooting. All I'm saying is, bro, KD, the fact you shot one time in the fourth quarter, that's crazy. The fact that Ayton was doing ISOs in the middle of the court in the fourth quarter, that's great. Ayton, Zubac beasted on you, dog. Like, bro, you was getting killed in the paint by Zubac. I don't care what the stats say. This is what I say, bro. You got to look at the games, man. Like, the games will show you the Clippers dominated that game. They won by 5. They dominated it, bro. And I mean, what I mean by dominated, bro, like, it's just like, it felt like they controlled the tempo. It felt like they controlled first off, the bench. The Suns bench could have had 4 points. I don't know who scored on that bench.
Shamet with 4, Lando with 4, and Biyombo with 2, and that was it.
Bro.
They had 10 points for the
Bro, it goes to the Clipper bench.
One man had 10 by himself, Powell had 14, and then Pullman and Highland both had 10. So they had 34 to 10.
Bro, I've been saying this about the Suns. The Suns have no depth. They have no depth, bro.
I mean, even Craig going, are you going to get another 9 and 12 from Craig?
Was it them who I pointed out who they had on the court?
Yeah.
Remember,
you was like, that is Biyombo. You don't know the guys. Okogie.
Bro, I was like, look at the court. We was watching the game, bro. I said, Marcus, look at the court. And you didn't hear it. So he's like, what you mean? I know him. I'm like, Marcus, yeah, you know him. But, bro, look at the court. You got to play them.
Compare Biyombo to Pullman.
You got to play these players, bro. Like,
probably started
in the playoffs. Playoffs are hard minutes.
Yeah.
That means starters are not just playing that same minutes. They're playing hard minutes, Marcus. That means diving on balls. That means going super hard. So that means when you put your bench players out there, that means your bench is getting in bed with another team that may not be having the same, honestly, bad bench.
Yeah.
So if you look at the Lakers with Schroeder, and you look at the Suns, they didn't even have Payne. Who was their backup point guard yesterday? We don't know.
Oh, it was Shaman. He played 24 minutes. He played 24 minutes at the backup point.
That's not good. And then you go through all the teams in the league, bro. They got Poole on the Warriors. It's just a big talent difference. Monk is coming off the bench. Powell's coming off the bench. Rui's coming off the bench. The Suns have no bench.
So what you gonna say about this?
They're top heavy. And you know what happens with top heavy teams? You know, because the Raptors beat y'all. Yes, it was injuries, but y'all was top heavy that year. Remember, your bench was gone that year. That bench, the Warriors bench that it was gone that year.
I think you can win with three stars. I think with KD out, we was and had Clay. Still win.
Yes,
but dang, we was Clay and KD.
Right. But guess what? You really didn't have 3 stars. You had 4. Y'all always do that. You got Draymond, and that's the thing y'all keep not remembering. He's a star on defense. You can't take that away, bro. Like, people say he's the best defender of the decade, bro. So they don't have that on the Suns. Ayton is not that.
He's number 1 pick.
Ayton's not that. What happened with the Suns is, bro, they depleted themselves.
They did.
They did the Lakers. They said, but they got a better player. We got Westbrook for our depth. Terrible decision. They got KD with them. What you're saying is, this is the age of death. This is the age of death, bro. You cannot have, bro. The only way you win with 3 stars, they're all healthy. And they're actually stars. The Suns have 2. And nobody's telling y'all that. They keep counting Ayton and Paul. They're not stars.
They're not stars.
They have the duo. And their duo isn't better than one Kawhi Leonard.
Okay, I think their duo is better than
Bro, he outplayed them.
Not together.
Bro, he outplayed them. He had 40.
So, like,
you can't let one of them get 40. You can't, bro.
He's the only one who can get 40 on the team.
He did it. What I'm saying is,
that's what I'm saying. He's the only one who can.
What I'm saying is,
everybody else can get 40.
This is like if John Morant last night got 40 on us.
But he can't.
But I'm saying you can't allow that to happen. I'm just saying you can't allow it because
that's your defensive game.
Yeah,
mine is 11 get 40.
Everybody else beat you. if you got one dude in Kawhi Leonard, you gotta be like, no, we shut him down, you get nothing. You get nothing. Because without you, what you is a bunch of people. You Westbrook in the media.
You see, you disrespecting the heck.
Batum?
No, you're not scared of. You're scared of Powell. You're scared of Eric Gordon. I'm scared of Eric Gordon.
Cool. I'm gonna let Eric Gordon go for 40. I'm gonna see if he can get that 40. I'm gonna see if he. But you know I'm not lying too. He knows I'm not lying, bro. I'm gonna see. But
You're wild.
Brady came back.
No, it's on. It's on. It never left. It never left.
I'm gonna lie, Eric Gordon. I'm gonna come in the game like, yo, our game plan. You're gonna score how many more points you want to score. All right, you're gonna cook. How you're gonna cook? My man, you're gonna cook.
So
Kawhi Leonard, you're not getting more than 30. You can't. No, I'm not saying you're not gonna stop any star from getting 20 points in the playoffs. That's very rare you do that. You can't get 40, man. 40 is like, Brian, what we all doing? Y'all wasn't saying no doubles. Y'all just let that man cook.
Well, okay, what do you do? And my question is this. My question is, okay, so in the flow of the game, you've been in, hey, Eric Gordon, you got to do this. Yeah. But that was the game plan the first 3 minutes of the game. Problem was Eric Gordon went 3 for 3.
You just answered the question.
And so now you're like,
You just answered the question. Their game plan sucked. You know why?
Why?
Because they let everybody go off.
Oh, man,
you gotta choose one, bro. You can't let, bro. You're gonna lose. So you want the whole team to get 40? Like, when you let the bench go off, you let Gordon go off, you let Russ get boards. You just everybody had a career game.
Everybody.
You gotta choose something. Either they're gonna do it or he's gonna do it. That's how normal game plans usually work. The Suns, I already told you, they got no defense. They got no bench. Reason why I chose them, why everybody else chose them. They got 2 stars, and one was Kevin Durant. And I'm getting tired of us doing this every single year. Kevin Durant, I'm done with you.
No.
I might eat these words in 4 games, but I'm not going to say they're not going to win.
Wow.
I just don't think they're winning the West. There's no way they win the West. There's no way they beat the Lakers if they advance, or the Warriors if they advance, or the Kings. This is it. This is it. Because if you're struggling this much, bro,
they're struggling on defense.
The Clippers were like 8-10 after the All-Star break, bro. They weren't a good team.
They weren't on the last 3.
But the Clippers weren't a good team, though, man. They weren't. Without Paul George, they were not a good team.
Well, you didn't have Kawhi playing, but no.
Paul. Without Paul. With Paul, that's different. Without Paul, they're not a good team, man.
Yeah.
Like, they're just not.
Are you going to get another 9-12, 2-4 from Craig? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to take advantage.
They lost with a good Craig game.
With a good Craig game. I mean, granted, like, at 8 rebounds, I mean, the people are not going to talk about this, but Plumlee had 11 and Zubac had 15, plus your Russ 11.
Kill him, bro.
And so, like, you're looking at this, and then the problem I see with this assist stat line is you got a great game from Paul not scoring.
Mm-hmm.
10 assists, 11 rebounds from Chris Paul is kind of crazy.
Yeah, I mean, he has to because he's trash at shooting.
All right, and so you got 11.
We need to get on him, too. Y'all talk about Russ all the time. Get on Chris Paul. Chris Paul sucks at shooting right now.
Yeah.
He's been bad.
You got Kevin Durant. Now, was Kevin Durant? Yes, he wasn't putting the ball in, but he had 11 assists. So that means he's like, Kevin Durant, for him to make the right basketball play, tells me that it was a blatant sin of, a double.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Durant's like,
Durant didn't get the ball full court, bro.
Yeah,
no, he had one shot.
One shot or one
shot, bro. He didn't score in the third quarter, I don't think, bro. If you look at
why is that? Why didn't I put Chris? You're the point guard. You as the point guard is like, give me the ball. Give me the ball.
I'm done on that. I'm an AD fan. I can tell you for sure. Superstars don't gotta beg for the ball. They just gotta ask. Think about this. They don't gotta beg. BEG. They don't gotta beg. They just ask. KD and AD are one of the most unselfish, 2 passive players in the league. We've seen it when KD was with the Thunder.
Yeah.
Russell would take over the game and not even look his way once. This is why Russell's not scared of him, man. This is why he go over against KD like, I guard this man. He thinks he's off. What was the whole thing? The Thunder kept calling him a cake or something like that. A cake. They think he's soft.
Cupcake.
They think he's soft, bro. That's what they think. So I feel like this series, they'll win this series in maybe 7 or 6. I mean, what did I say? I said it's Suns. I think I said Suns in 7. I even knew it. I just felt like the Suns didn't have no depth, bro. You said Suns in 5. That means they got to win the next 4. I don't see how they win the next 4 unless them boys are just spraying, which is a possibility. You know, KD just spraying, Booker just spraying, Paul by the shot.
And the Aiton's is going, I'm better than Zubac.
I don't think he is, but
No, it's a mental thing for me. To me, it's a mental thing.
Yeah.
I don't know what mental block Ayton has.
I don't think people forget. They didn't want to be on this team.
No.
Ayton got disrespected. People forget that, bro. He got benched in like the finals or something like that. And like he's never been the same since then. You know what I mean? Like they didn't want to pay the man. They tried to trade him for Turner or something like that, bro. Like they didn't like I feel like people for like the Draymond punch. People just forget life. You know, I told you I'm looking at it from GM standpoint. If I gotta do punch somebody on my team, Gobert and Anderson, are we really cool? Are we really cool? Are we really cool? You know what I mean? Like off the court, are we really? Am I going to your house for a cookout?
Draymond was crazy on pool.
Now am I going to drink wine?
Yeah.
You know, am I shooting hoops with you? Am I playing a game with you? Or are we just workers, co-workers? Think life. If I'm at my work job and my dude punched me and I work with him, do I want to be here or I'm just getting money? So I think some of these teams' chemistry is really messed up, bro. I think Wiggins coming back late, chemistry really messes it up. You know what I mean? I think the Suns, KD coming back, I've been saying that, bro. That's why I felt like what the Lakers did with LeBron was really smart. Get him back in that round with 11 games to go. Like, all right, bro, take off. Got a good runway here. And so now I feel like you're going to start seeing teams like the Warriors and Suns use the first matchup as their warm-up. Mm-hmm. And that's very dangerous. It's very dangerous because the Kings ain't missing no games. They got chemistry. That's one thing the Kings got.
We're talking about a team that couldn't make the playoffs last year.
Yes, but they got chemistry.
Cool.
And then you got the Suns with no chemistry. And the Clippers, the one thing they got this year, Russ been this All-Star break. Chemistry. So, we'll see, man. Any last words you want to say?
No, but appreciate everybody tuning out to the podcast. We're being more consistent with it.
Yes, sir. Marcus will drop these videos on the YouTube. He's all signed in, right?
Yep.
Signed in. He'll drop them on TikTok. And we'll see you guys tomorrow after that Warriors game.
May do a recap tonight if we're feeling a little frisky. But, I ain't going to promise y'all.